right, we're almost ready to get started. Yes, it is 2:59. Oh, what the heck? Let's start 1 minute early. All right. So, hi everyone, and welcome to our new Sunday show. So this is the Dr. Selfridge Band music live stream band practice. And I'm sure we have lots of people here who are old friends who've been here to a lot of our live streams, and maybe we have some new people. So if you're new here, we're on a new schedule now. We're here on Sundays at 3 o'clock. And we had been doing in the summer, we'd been doing quite a good amount of shows. We were doing 4 a week at one point there, and then we went down to 2 with jazz and band. And now we're back in school. I'm back in school. I start on Tuesday, and I know some of you are probably back already in school. So I want to hear all about that. If you're, let me know. Okay, good. I'm seeing a lot of new familiar people here. I want to say hello to some people. So we'll go to the chat in a second. But yeah, as I was saying, I start school on Tuesday. We have our all online classes that we're doing for September. And then we're going to possibly be going in person a little bit later in the year. So right now, I'm going to ask you guys a little question. I want you to answer some questions for me. First, can you let me know, first of all, if you are new to the show, let us know in the chat. Say, hi, I'm new, and tell us what instrument you play. And maybe tell us how long you've been playing. Maybe you're a beginner, maybe you've been playing for a little while. So let us know in the chat. And we're going to say, we're going to do some shout outs a little bit later. Actually, we're going to say hi to Dennis right now. Do we have Dennis? Dennis, are you with us?
I am here.
All right. Okay.
I am here.
All right, good. So our good friend Dennis is here as always. And Dennis is going to keep an eye on the chat for some new visitor shout outs and questions and things like that. Dennis, it's been a little while, but how have things been? Did you get a chance to have a little break there from the live stream?
Oh, yeah. I've been down the shore for a while now.
All right.
It's fun.
And it's beautiful down there, as you were saying, right?
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Well, we're going to check in with Dennis in a few minutes for our shout outs. Let me say hi to some people. So as you guys know, in the show, I would love to see you guys have your instruments out. We're going to be doing some playing along. And that's always a good thing. I want to say, check out our chat room here. For some reason, I lost my chat window here on my laptop. So let's go over here. Let's say hello to some people, shall we? Okay. We have Luis Pavan, who is new, trying to learn the alto sax. Hello. We have Mr. Angelus, good, who says Sundays are perfect to practice. That's great. Jody started playing trombone a year ago. And we'll do more shout outs in a minute. And of course, Mike Hamilton. Hi, Mike. Good to see you back here. Sorry we were off for a whole week there. I see Timmy is here with his clarinet. That's great. Fantastic. Noah is here from saying hi from Michigan. Yeah, so guys, let me know. I'm going to bring up our chat room here too. Let me know in the chat if you're starting school, or if you're already in school. But what we're going to do right now, everyone, we're going to talk about just, let's play, let's do a little warm-up, all right? So when you play in band, we usually want to start with a warm-up note. And that just gets your embouchure, your band face ready to go. That gets your air moving. It gets your brain sort of thinking about music, and gets you in a good posture, a good sitting position or a standing position. So we're going to do a little warm-up. We're going to do a little 5-note scale. So in band, our basic 5-note scale goes like this. Let me move this microphone. If you're a clarinet player, you probably want to see what I'm doing, right? Let me move this a little bit. All right. So, here we go. Those are 5 notes. And for clarinet and trumpet, we're starting on a C, the letter C. So clarinets and trumpets and tenor saxes, I want you playing a C. If you are an alto sax, do you know what your note is? If you're an alto sax, your note should be a G. Here's my alto sax. I'll bring this up. I think our friend, was it Luis, is playing alto sax? We're going to play a G. Oh, a little squeak. Okay. If you're playing trombone or flute or oboe or euphonium, you're going to play B flat. Okay. The cool thing about playing those instruments is you guys don't have to transpose. So what we're actually playing is a B flat on the piano. We're playing a B flat on the piano, so we call it a concert B flat. So it's good to know how to transpose concert B flat for your instrument. So let's review. A concert B flat on the piano, if you're a flute or a trombone or an oboe or a bassoon or a violin, if someone has a violin out there, you don't have to transpose, or a euphonium. You don't have to transpose. You're going to play a B flat. Bum. If you play a trumpet or a clarinet or a tenor sax, you have to transpose. You have to go up 1 from B flat. You're going to play C. Alto sax is going to play, do you remember? G. And if you're a French horn, you're going to play F. So let's all play that note together. Ready? On the count of 4. Usually people say on the count of 3. But in band, we like to do things in 4 beats. So on the count of 4, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4. When I'm saying the word 4, you're going to be breathing in and then playing. We'll hold it for 4 counts. Let's try it, all right? So sit up nice and tall. We're going to play our concert B flat. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now I said we're going to play a scale, right? So think about your musical alphabet. Do you know the musical alphabet? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? When we go up a scale, we're going to go up 1 note in the alphabet. So our flutes and our bassoon and oboe, you guys were on a B flat. And trombone and euphonium, you were on a B flat. What's 1 note higher in the musical alphabet? It's a C, right? So, concert B flat to a concert C. All right, let's figure that out for clarinet and trumpet. You're on a C. What's 1 note higher in the alphabet? D. Okay, so here's our C. Here's our first note. And we go up 1 note, 1 letter. For alto sax, it's G going up to A. Okay, because we go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then we go to A again. G, A. French horn, F, G. All right. And did I leave anyone out? I don't think so. I think I got everybody. All right, so let's do our 2 notes. Bottom note we started on, and then our second note. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I see a question. Allie Weaver is asking, what is concert F for sax? A concert F is on, well, it depends which sax. If you mean alto sax, a concert F is a D for alto sax. Okay? So if you guys have questions, don't be afraid to throw them in the chat. Jody has to go. All right, Jody, we'll see you another time. And we got people who want to play flute. All right. How about I play some flute? We're going to go back. We're going to do our scale. Now, let's take our first 2 notes and let's now do our first 3 notes. So we started on concert B flat. We went up a letter note. Now we're going to go up another letter note. All right, so let's review those notes. If you're a flute or an oboe or a trombone or a euphonium, your notes are B flat, C, D, right? B, C, D, alphabet. If you're an alto sax, you're going to go G, A, B. If you're a trumpet or a clarinet or a tenor sax, you're going to go C, D, E. If you're a French horn, you're going to go F, G, A. Let's do it. 4 beats each. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm going to give you a challenge. I'm not going to tell you what the next two notes are, but I'm going to tell you that the next two notes just continue up in our alphabet. So in our alphabet, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's our 5-note scale. Okay? See if you can work that out, and we're going to play it together. Start on our same bottom note, concert B flat. 4 beats each. Are you ready? And 1, 2, ready, play. That is a 5-note scale. Now, how many of you out there were able to play those notes? Now, if you're a beginner, if you haven't really started your band lessons yet, or maybe you've only been playing for a week or so, you might not know all those notes, and that's okay. Now, I know we have some people out there who have been playing for longer, and you probably do know those notes. So let's do them again. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to go back down the staircase. I think of it like the steps of a staircase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can we try to play that pattern? Let's do it in half notes. All right, so 2 beats each. Going up our scale, down our scale in half notes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that was our 5-note scale, and we played them in half notes, 2 beats each. Now let's continue our warm-up. Let's do our 5-note scale, but let's do it something a little bit faster. Let's do quarter notes. All right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's give it a try. These are quarter notes. And get your embouchure set, get your band face set, get your posture, and 1, 2, ready, go. Let's level up one more challenge. We're going to go one level faster than quarter notes. So what are we going to play now? If we were just doing, we did half notes. We started on whole notes, 4 beats. Then we did half notes, 2 beats. Then we did quarter notes, 1 beat. What's the next level to go to? We're going to do, you have the answer? Eighth notes. So let's go to eighth notes. And eighth notes are going to be 2 sounds per beat. 1 and 2 and 3, like that. T, 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 ta. Okay, let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, I lost grip on my flute. Let's try that again. Ready, go. Now for our advanced students, let's do that fast. Let's go. Da, 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 da. Here's a challenge for our more advanced students. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Oh, I even had a little problem on that. Let's do that again. 1, 2, ready, go. Now, a great challenge is to set up a metronome and see how fast you can keep going to get really fast on that. That's a good warm-up. Okay, so why don't we do this? I'm going to put my flute down, and let's go to some questions. Now, Dennis, I kind of lost my chat room view here, so I don't know if, Dennis, you might be able to throw a question or two at me. Let's go to our chat.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Colton Cook wants to know, what is a band face?
What is a band
He's
face?
new.
All right, I see Colton in the chat. Yeah, so a band face, and I don't know if anyone in the chat can answer this, but a band face is kind of the funny term that we use to refer to the way you use your lips and your mouth muscles and your cheeks too, when you're playing your instrument. And there's slight differences for the different instruments, but the basic idea is most of us are going to have some pretty firm lips. You want to keep your cheeks against your teeth, and we engage our muscles here in the corners. So I think Colton said earlier in the chat that you're playing flute. So Colton, let me know what instrument you play, and I can go a little bit more in detail with band face. So Dennis, why don't...
Flute.
Oh, it is flute?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So for flute, I was going to make a video about this, guys, and I will. So flute band face, if anyone ever wants to play flute, here's the way I describe it. You should have your lips together, closed, but relaxed, like you're asleep, right? So not like super tense, like you're making sort of like an angry face. They should be relaxed. You keep them together. What we do is we put a little bit of a firmness in our corners. I describe it as maybe like you just tasted like something sour, like a lemon. Your corners get a little firm. And then we push the air through the middle of our lips like you're starting the sound with the letter P, like this. Can you hear that? I'll go around the microphone. So what that does, the biggest problem we see with beginner flutes is they let too much air out because they go like this. It's way too much air. Lips closed, M, and your lips just kind of pop open with the air. We center the flute here. If you aim your air just at the right spot, you'll get a nice sound. Okay, I see another, and Dennis, I'm going to come to you in a sec for another question, but right now I'm going to answer Aubrey. Was it Aubrey? Oh, hi, Aubrey. Oh, no, Aubrey says, I am learning flute. Hi, Aubrey. Fabi Nava. Do you know what type of sax tuner app is good? Yes. My favorite tuner app for all instruments is an app called Bandmate. Here it is. Wait for it to come up here. There it is. You can kind of see it. So what's cool, it's called Bandmate, Bandmate. And it shows you what note you're playing in a big letter, and it shows you what note you're playing on the staff, which is really cool, especially if you're a brass player, because if you're a new brass player, sometimes it's a challenge to know if you're playing the right note. Let me get my trumpet. Here's my trumpet. Any trumpet players watching today? So the thing about brass that can be a little challenging is with no fingers, you can get a bunch of different notes. So you could do the no fingers note. You could get a C. You can also get a G. You can get the next higher C. You can get an E above that. As a matter of fact, and there's higher notes too. One thing I like to show my trumpet players, trombone players and tuba players and any brass instrument, euphonium, can do this. You can play, I don't know if you guys know the theme music from, it was an old movie that your parents will remember called 2001: A Space Odyssey, but it's this music by Richard Strauss, and it's like when the sun is coming over. So it sounds like this. Heard that melody before? And it's really cool on brass because it's all your open notes. C, G, C, then a high E, open, E, but then E flat. So open, 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 go to 2. Check it out. I'll show you again. Then the timpani go bum, 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 bum. It's a fun one to play. All right. So, Dennis, now we're going to come to you, if you don't mind, if you have another question for us.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Colton was asking again, how do you play a low B on the flute?
Okay.
And
I'm seeing, yes.
Parker Sarathi wants to know how to play a low C on the bass clarinet.
Okay. So let's do the flute first. So most student flutes, everybody, only go down to a low C, which is this key right here. Now, my flute has an extra, if you get a more advanced flute, you get what's called a B foot. See, this is the foot of your clarinet, and most of them, of your flute, most of them just go down to here, and that's a C, but this one has a little extra space on it, and it goes down to a low B. We call it a B foot. So basically, you're pressing everything down, thumb, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and your pinky is going bop, 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 all the way, all those keys down there. I'll see if I can get it out, because it's you really have to kind of get the right airstream going. Here's a low D, low C, B. Mine is not working so well. Come on, low B. There it is. Finally, I think my now when you have, this is a good example. When you're having problems getting certain notes out, usually on a flute or a clarinet, it could be that you need a little bit of an adjustment because the pads are not closing completely, which is what mine was doing. So anyway, that's a low B. I got to get that worked on. All right, now bass clarinet. Here's my bass clarinet, everybody. Then let's play some band tunes. All right, I'm going to show you guys this, and then we're going to play some band tunes. So let me show you where you're going to go for band tunes. Band tunes. You are going to go to Dr. Selfridge Music. You're going to go to Live Stream Band. And we're going to go beginner band tunes. Okay? This is where you want to be. Cool. All right, let's, while you're getting there, let me show you the low C on bass clarinet. Now, Paraswati, are you asking for this C? So this basic C on your bass clarinet, that's this one right here, thumb 1, 2, 3. Now, some really advanced, just like we talked about the low B, you have to get an advanced flute. Some really advanced bass clarinets actually go down to a low C, which mine doesn't. Mine goes down to, let's see, it goes down to a low, what's it go down to? It goes down to a low E flat. All right, and that's as much as I can do on my bass clarinet. I'm going all the way down to here, and that's a low E flat. Here's my low E. It's like a tugboat is coming in, or an ocean liner. Right? Kind of cool. Okay, now let's do this. I'm going to put my bass clarinet over. Actually, I'm going to keep my bass clarinet out, and let's play some band tunes. All right. So I'm going to answer some more questions, but I know you guys want to play. So here we go. Beginner band tunes. If you need to find it, drselfridgemusic.com, live stream band, beginner band tunes, right here. Okay, let me bring up the clarinet music. Let's play, oh, I'll get my bass clarinet music. Why not? Let's play some songs together. All right. Let's zoom in a little bit here. Okay. Now, I'll be taking some requests from this packet, but I'm going to pick out the first one. Let's go. Actually, let's go. Let's play Let's Go. Number 7. So this is a fun page. Let's start with number 6. We Will Rock You. This is a great one. We play this at sports events here at my high school. And it's very simple. It's just 4 notes. So we go like this. So we're right here on number 6. Here we are. We Will Rock You. Okay? Oh, I see some trivia questions coming up in the chat. We will get to the trivia next, okay? All right. Let's all play We Will Rock You. Everyone set? It's a nice 4-note song. Pretty simple. 1, 2, ready, go. Repeat. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to move over a little bit so I can look at this camera over here. Let's do number 7. This is another fun one. This is a cheer that you hear at games, and usually you're cheering out your team. So I'm from the Philadelphia area, so we might sing, "Let's go Phillies," right? Philadelphia Phillies. Actually, the Flyers is who we're rooting for now because they're in the finals or in the playoffs. Let's go Flyers. So number 7, or whatever your favorite team is. Let's try it. So you play that and you go dot, 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 dot. That's this rhythm here in the X's. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. All right, let's do it. Ready? Number 7. And 1, 2, ready, go. Now that's a trick. I can do that on bass clarinet because I can kind of lean my bass clarinet on myself. All right, so we're going to do some more songs in a second, but what I want to do now is I want to go to our chat, and I'm just going to do some shout outs. So I want to say hi to Allison, and hi to Mo, and Bradley, or Timmy. Yeah, the bass clarinet is a cool sound. Fabi is asking, do I have any advice on playing sax fast? So I get this question fairly often, and the answer to that, anytime you want to learn how to play fast, you have to learn how to play it slowly, accurately. So you use a metronome. So you get your sax. Say I want to do, there's a famous Charlie Parker. Oh, you know what? Perfect. This should be my trivia question. I kind of gave it away. But does anyone know what very, very famous saxophone player had his 100th anniversary of his birth yesterday? So this great alto jazz sax player was born 100 years ago, yesterday. So I'm going to demonstrate how to play something fast on the saxophone by playing a very famous lick by this saxophone player. I'll be looking in the chat to see who gets the answer. But this little melody. Okay. So say I want to learn how to play that. You have to put on a metronome. Here's my metronome. I have a metronome app that I really like. It's called Metro Timer. Now that's a little fast. I'm going to start it here. Do 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 do. All right. That's 92. That might be too fast for you, so you'd start slower. But then I think I have it at that tempo, so now I'm going to take it up 5 clicks. A little faster. A little faster. All right, now I'm going to just skip ahead. Oh, let's go up to 185. Okay. Now, my general rule is I want to play it 3 times in a row correctly before I'm ready to move it faster. Okay? So let's take it to 200. So I could do that for minutes upon hours. That's how you get good at playing something fast. You start very slowly, you gradually increase the tempo, and you just practice it over and over again. All right, now a lot of people got the right answer. Charlie Parker. Yes. Neil said I was watching videos of Charlie Parker yesterday, and he was playing with Dizzy Gillespie, famous jazz trumpet player. Zach says amazing. Thank you, Zach. Hi, Zach. Devin. Hi, Devin. Let's see. All right, let's go to our trivia question. And Dennis, instead of me hunting it down, can you find... Do we have one trivia question or more than one?
We have 2.
Okay. Do you
All
mind?
right, I can find them for you, for sure.
All right, Dennis.
Mike Hamilton's is Arnaldo Pellizzaro. No, he already covered that. So the backup question he had is Abdullah Ibn Bahina is better known as what?
Oh, I know this one. Maybe I shouldn't give it away, though. Are there any other clues, or maybe I could give a clue? The clue
No.
The clue is this musician is a famous jazz drummer. Okay. Famous jazz drummer is the answer to that. Okay. Let's go to some questions. And then we're going to play some... Let's see. We'll play some classical music themes after this. Neil Tubbs, what metronome app am I using? It's called Metro Timer. Metro Timer. Parsarathi says, I have to join on a new computer because there's no sound. Oh, bummer. You need the sound. Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Sarah Nigerian is here. Hello. Infinity Universe. How do I play high C to low C on high C to low C in clarinet? Well, there are 3 C's on clarinet that we commonly play. There's this one. Then there's this one. And this one. So if you're actually asking for what the fingerings are, the low C is thumb 1, 2, 3. This C is register key, thumb, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, this pinky. And the high C is just your register key and your thumb. Now, if you're having trouble going from one to the other, you have to go slowly. And make sure you're pressing down the keys completely. Okay. More questions. I'm kind of going backwards in the chat. Let's see. I can't see all the chat questions, so can Aubrey, can I tell you what fingers you use to play a B? And again, guys, if you ask me fingering questions, you got to let me know what instrument you're asking about, okay? All right. Devin, what is happening for marching band this year? Okay. So for marching band, we are doing sort of shorter rehearsals. We actually have been having in-person rehearsals for my school. Shorter rehearsals. We've been doing them at night, so we're not out in the sun all day because we can't go inside to get a break from the sun. So we made our rehearsals later, just before the sun is going down. And we're keeping our distance out on the field. We're making sure we're more than 6 feet apart, actually. And we actually got these cool cloth covers for our bells because the experts are saying you want to cover the bell of your instrument because that helps to contain any aerosols that might be going out into the air. So we've been doing all those safety protocols, and we've been having a great time. Arnaldo's trivia. All right, I'm going to do Arnaldo's trivia, and then we're going to play classical music themes. Let me show you. Here's classical music themes. Live stream. Classical melodies is right next to beginner band tunes, so that's easy. We were at beginner band tunes. Now we're going to go to classical melodies. Okay? Now, as you guys are getting your classical melodies, it's Dr. Selfridge music, live stream band, scroll down, classical melodies. Okay. Arnaldo's trivia question is, you guys have all kinds of trivia. Allison's bringing trivia now too. I love it. Arnaldo, born in the USA, died in France, started out as a clarinet player, but switched to soprano sax. A famous film director is one of his biggest fans. I think I have. So do you guys want me to answer? Arnaldo, tell me his first name begins with the letter S and his last name begins with the letter B. Am I right? Okay. Devin, are you still able to have your marching band show? We are doing sort of an adapted marching band show. We made it a lot simpler. We're not marching around as much, and we made the music a little easier to learn because we don't have as much time. So that's what we're doing. All right, let's go to classical melodies. All right, you guys ready? What instrument should I play? I've got a clarinet in my hands. I'll just play clarinet. Classical melodies. Let's go. Here we go. Clarinet 2. And let's go to... Let's go right through them. Right from the beginning. Unless you guys have a request. So the first one is a nice little minuet by Bach. Let's play this together. Arnaldo says I got the right initials. Okay. All right, here we go. Ready? Minuet. 1, 2, 3, 1. Ready? Play. Now, let's do the advanced version of that. I'm going to go more in the tempo of how it's actually usually played, which is da 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 bum 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 bum. Let's try it. Advanced. You guys ready? My advanced people? And same thing but faster. 1, 2, 3, 1. Ready? Play. How did we do? Did you guys get it? All right, let's try another one. Let's do this good old Für Elise. And as always, if you guys have requests, I'll try to do them. I'm looking at my chat. Dorcas Dufi Kone is from Ghana. So let's say hello. Hi. And Allison. Okay, so let's go to Dennis. Dennis, do you have Allison Weaver's marching band comment?
Yes.
I think I actually saw this one. Did she?
Yes. She wanted to let you know that she's enjoying it, and she did it at your, at your suggestion, and she was really grateful.
All right. I'm very happy to hear that. So, Allison, I'm really excited that you're sharing that and that you're doing marching band. I think not a lot, but some kids, I was this way too. When I was in 8th grade, I was kind of, I don't know, I was intimidated by marching band, or I was like worried it would be too much, or I couldn't handle it, or I don't know. I just wasn't sure I could do it. And you got to try it, because you just try it and you see it's challenging, but you can do it, and you meet so many cool people. So I'm very excited for you. All right. And Allison Weaver's trivia is, which singer is a godmother to Elton John 2 songs? I don't know. I wonder if anyone can figure that out. All right, let's play some Beethoven. Für Elise. Da, 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 da. This one is in 3/4, just like Minuet was. So let's try it. Got some sharps in it. Okay, let's try it together. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Ba-da-dum. Here we go. Tim, Bradley and or Timmy is asking, what's the difference between clarinet 1 and 2? Clarinet 1 has the higher notes, and clarinet 2 is the lower notes, which you would want to probably do if you're more of a beginner. And very quickly, Luis Pavan is asking, what is the correct speed for the minuet? I'm going to go to my metronome app. Here's my metronome app, by the way. Metro Timer. It's not mine. It's the one I use. I didn't make it. Let's see. One of the cool things about metronome apps is, I'm going to go quickly. I'm just going to go here, you guys. Is they will have a function called tap. See this button that says tap right there? And that means you can tap the beat that you want. Tap like a measure or two of the beat that you want, and the metronome detects what beat you want to play. So let's think. Dun, 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 bum, bum. I'm going to tap it like here. Bum, 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 bum. Looks like it's about 112, 113. So there's 112. Bum, 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 bum. I'd say that's a good target. All right. Okay, Dorcas says, I'm using my mom's account and I play trumpet. So, Dorcas, are you in Ghana right now? I wonder what time it is. There. Okay, so let's go back to Für Elise. And the title, does anyone know? Oh, here's a good, Mike, I got a trivia question for you. Okay? All my trivia fans out there. When they say Für Elise, it doesn't mean fur like the fur on an animal. What does Für Elise mean? What does it translate? What does that title mean? Okay, let's play it, and then I'll look in the chat, see who gets it. 3 counts and 2 counts, and we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Repeat. There we go. And there's an example of a first ending here and a second ending. First ending means you play this box of music, I call it, little box, repeat sign back to here, and then the second time around you jump over the first ending and you do the second ending. Okay. Cool. Yeah, Mike, you got the right answer. It was the hvarhol. Hvarhol literally means Beethoven wrote the song for a person named Elise. So meaning this song is dedicated to Elise or for Elise. There we go. All right, Fabi got the right answer too. All right, let's answer some questions. And Dennis, I don't know if you're ready, maybe in a minute or two, if Terry or anyone got maybe a list of new people on the chat. I will check in a few minutes and just let me know if we have any new people to share. Okay. Arnaldo's going to give a trivia answer in 5 minutes. Arnaldo's trivia question was about a famous jazz musician who played clarinet and soprano sax. Let's answer some questions. Then we'll play some more, okay? You guys have anything in particular you want to play? Here's some choices we could do for playing music. We could do more beginner band tunes, lots of fun stuff in there. We could do more classical melodies. We could do, we haven't done our mystery songs in a while. There's some fun ones in here. Video game tunes, it's been a while. Yeah, so most requested band tunes. So I'm going to look for some requests, but right now I'm going to go back to our questions, and then we'll do some playing. Infinity Universe, I want to play a whole sheet. Oh, you mean like a band song, a whole sheet band song? Okay. Mike Hamilton, yes, the trivia answer was Art Blakey. Yes. Let's go to some questions. Someone asked about Christine, do I recommend upgrade to Metronome app? You know, I use the basic Metro timer. I've never upgraded it, and it works fine for me. I don't think you need to upgrade. Dorcas says it is, Dorcas, I don't know if you told us your name. It is 7:40. It's 7:47 or 7:48 in Ghana. That's very cool. Arnaldo's going to give us our answer. Mo is asking, Doctor, I bought a new alto mouthpiece, V16. It's leaky and airy, not as good as I expected. Which mouthpiece should I... Okay, so first of all, Mo, the mouthpiece itself, I don't see... Mouthpieces aren't... if you're having a problem with it feeling leaking air, it's probably not a problem with the mouthpiece. You might need to... make sure your reed is adjusted perfectly straight. Oh, it's airy. Okay. If you get a mouthpiece and you're having trouble getting a sound out of it, you could try a softer reed. So if you're playing on like a 3.5, maybe try a 3 reed or something like that. But the V16A6, yeah, that's a pretty standard mouthpiece. Some music stores will let you try mouthpieces before you buy them. I don't know what they're doing now in the current health situation, but you really want to try out, if at all possible, you want to try out mouthpieces before you buy them. Fabi is Jonathan. Okay. Let's see. Baker Street on tenor sax. Okay. We might get to that. Okay, here's a good one. Another question. How to do vibrato on flute. How to do vibrato on flute. You put your hand in front of your lips. Blow air like you're playing the flute. Then pulse your air like you're making your air stronger and weaker on your flute, on your hand. Like if you had a candle like here and you're trying to make the flame flicker back and forth. That's what you do here. And then you work on that in a steady beat. That's flute vibrato. Okay, let's go to oh boy, we're going to do our new member shout-outs in a minute. Let's go to beginner band tunes. We had some requests. Here we go. Let's do some new songs. I'm going to go flute. I'm going to go a little bit towards the end of the packet. Let's go to, we'll do a more challenging one, and then we'll do an easier one. Here's an old favorite, Ode to Joy, number 26, written by Beethoven. Okay? This is a good little challenge. Let's try it at the Beethoven tempo, which is do 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 do. And Timmy, we can do video game music too. All right, let's do Beethoven first. Here we go. Or Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. And 1, 2, ready, play. That's a nice melody. Let's play another one, then we'll do some questions. Let's go to Old MacDonald. We haven't done Old MacDonald. I don't think we've ever done Old MacDonald. This is a fun one. It's number 30 in your packet, okay? Old MacDonald had a farm. You know, I know a lot of our folks watch from across the world. Old MacDonald Had a Farm is a very common children's song here in the U.S. I don't know if it's popular in other parts of the world, but it's a fun little song that we do with kids, and you learn all about the different barnyard animals. Okay, let's play it. Ready? Ta, 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 ta. And get set. 1, 2, ready, go. And then you do that song many times for all the different animals you want to sing about. Okay. We'll do our new viewers shout outs. We'll do video game music requested by Timmy. Let me answer Lewis Blakely's question. Any ways to humble yourself as a musician? I don't want to seem braggy, but everything I play is too easy. Well, the easiest way to humble yourself as a musician. Well, it's hard for me to. The quickest way to humble yourself as a musician is to play music that's harder for you. You might get really confident on certain things, and then you try something that's at a higher level, and you're like, "Whoa, okay, I need to practice." Or, as always, practice with people who are at a higher level. So if you can manage to get into an ensemble where the musicians around you are generally more experienced or better than you, that will help as well. Helps you be more humble and realize what you need to improve on. So, Lewis, have you ever practiced, speaking of hard music, have you ever practiced any Charlie Parker solos? Those are really challenging. Like, I think we've talked about Charlie Parker before. My favorite Charlie Parker melody, Donna Lee. So some of that bebop stuff is very challenging. Okay, let's now welcome our new people. That Teresa in the chat. Okay, so we have Tannerman 2, Anawatl 28, Colton Koch or Koch, brother of Aubrey. On the flute, we have Platonic Strath, alto sax. We have Noah Knower from Michigan on clarinet. Luis Pavan from Brazil on alto and tenor sax. So welcome to all of those folks. Vardan Karabian, Fabi Nava, trumpet. Gage Southsierra, alto sax. Zach Musaid, Dorcas Dufi Kone from Ghana. That's our friend in Ghana. Christine Tom. All right. Welcome to all of those folks. Okay. Let's go to Xfinity. Is there whole sheet music on my website? Not, I don't think so. But what would you suggest? What would you like to see? Infinity Universe. What would you like me to put on my channel? My only whole songs is like the jazz stuff. If you go to live stream jazz, like some of my jazz songs, like this one, Samba. This is a full page song, sort of. Okay. Now for Timmy, we're going to do video game songs. So we go live stream band. We go. What time are we at, guys? We're probably, I didn't check my, oh my goodness, we're almost ready to be done. Okay, but let's do video game songs to finish off. Here we go. Right here, this picture of Mario, okay? I'm going to get my sax and let's play. Good old Super Mario Brothers. We could do that. Tetris. Megalovania. Me Channel. Wii Sports. Animal Crossing. All right. Let's do. All right. I'm going to play Legend of Zelda. I don't know if I've ever done this on the show. Let's do it. Ready? You can play with me if you want. This is number 10 in the video games. Oh, my squeaky squeak. All right, let's try it. You ready? We are in video games packet number 10. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. Repeats. Boy, that's a mouthful. Okay, so one last thing before we go, just for fun. Let's play Super Mario Brothers. Okay? Challenge. I'm going to challenge. This is going to be faster than these are definitely not beginner level songs. And if we play this one up to tempo, this one's a little tricky. We're going to go da 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 da. Pretty fast. Ready? 1, 2, give it a try. Wow. Wowzers. Okay. So let's go back here to our wrap up, and we're going to go just do our final check-ins in the chat and say thank you all for being here. Dennis, I'm going to bring you back in, buddy. I've been a while since I checked in with you, but It's been a really good chat room today. Seems like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of good questions.
A lot of good questions.
Yep.
A lot of good participation. I like all the new people that we saw. Yeah. Let's see here. Awesome. So I want to say thank you to our new friends. And if I didn't, okay, Allison is saying shout outs. I'll do some shout outs. If I didn't get to your question, I apologize. We'll try to get to as many questions as we can. But again, we're going to be here again next Sunday, 3 o'clock my time. And whatever time that is in your part of the world. Let's do some quick shout outs. Spencer Gallagher. Hi, Spencer. Spencer, I will try to get to your question next time. All right. John McAllister Music is here. Hey. So thank you, John McAllister. Guys, you should check out his website. He's got some really great practice routines for practice materials, I should say. Timmy, you're welcome. Daisy Lopez, hello. Neil, thank you for being here. More shout outs. Luis, Pavan. Who else are we going to say hi to? Fabi, Anava, Allison Weaver, Arnaldo, of course, Mike Hamilton, Mac Art. Tuesday was your first day of middle school band. All right, good luck with that. Come back here on Sundays. Parsarathi, Baker Street on tenor sax. We'll get to that next time if we have time. A lot of great requests. So, guys, I'm going to say thank you. It is time to go. And Dennis, thank you once again, and we'll see you next week.
Yes.
Enjoy that lovely weather down the shore.
I will.
Okay. And everybody at home, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here and for watching. And I'm just going to put up, as I go, I'm just going to put up my screen here. If you need to send me an email or follow me on Instagram, send me a message. I always love to hear from you. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next week. Take care. Practice.